The main findings of the investigation are: the incident occurred in the early nightfall, sometime between 6:15 and 7 p.m. of 20th April 2016 in the Sabada area of the Chiquibull National Park in Belize, when the deceased Julio Rene Alvarado Ruano, accompanied by his father Carlos Alfredo Alvarado Ramirez and younger brother Carlos Alberto Alvarado Ruano, were returning home to Guatemala, having entered Belize illegally and having been conducting illegal activities in Belize, when they walked into some elements of a Belizean patrol comprised of Belize Defense Force personnel and personnel from the non-governmental organization Friends for Conservation and Development. The incident occurred 562 meters east of the border or adjacency line, well inside Belize. A Guatemalan minor, Julio Rene Alvarado Ruano, 14 years old, was killed. Injured were his father, Carlos Alfredo Alvarado Ramirez, 48 years old, who had a pellet to the left knee, and his brother, Carlos Alberto Alvarado Ruano, 12 years, who also had shot to his left elbow. The three persons were in the regular habit of entering Belize illegally to conduct illegal activities such as hunting and farming in Belize's protected areas of the Chiquibull. The father confirmed that he had been entering Belize for many years and that he was fully aware that he was engaging in illegal activities in Belize. Despite knowing this, he encouraged his children to accompany him and also engage in illegal activities. The deceased Julio Rene Alvarado had already been detained in Belizean territory on March 2, 2016, a month before his death by a Belizean patrol. He, along with others who escaped at the time, were engaged in illegal hunting. He had in his possession 2 gibnuts that had been shot and killed. Such activities are illegal in Belize's protected areas, but considering that he was a minor, the Belizean patrol chose not to arrest him on that occasion and instead gave him a strong warning and set him free to return safely to his home in Guatemala. The deceased received 8 shots, 2 of which entered from a front to back direction and 6 that entered from a back to front direction. The first shots to him were 2 12-gauge pellets on the front shoulder. It is likely that when he first heard shots, he turned around to run, which explains how he received the first 2 shots from the front and then others from the back. All the shots he received were produced by bullets from a .22 caliber rifle and pellets from a 16-gauge shotgun. The wounds received by the father, Carlos Alvarado Ramirez, and the brother, Carlos Alberto Ruano, were from pellets produced by a 12-gauge type shotgun. The caliber 5.56 M4 carbine used by the BDF did not produce any injury on the deceased, nor on any of the wounds on the father and the brother of the deceased. There is evidence that shots were fired from where the Ramirez family was located towards the Belizean patrol. The scene of the incident was tampered with, and valuable evidence was collected and retrieved by Guatemalan nationals before the OAS representatives or the independent experts could visit the site. This was done by villagers of San Jose, Las Flores, Guatemala, who in the morning after the incident entered Belize illegally and visited the scene, as well as by soldiers of the Guatemalan army who also entered illegally into Belizean territory the day after the incident and visited the site. The findings seem to confirm that indeed the Belizean patrol responded to shotgun fire and after it had ordered the individuals to stop, and that none of the shots fired by the BDF caused any harm to the Guatemalan nationals.